Welcome to this Chemscape video on PFAS, often referred to as forever chemicals. This group of chemicals has been making headlines in recent years due to its widespread use and persistence in the environment, which raises concerns about health and environmental impacts. Per and polyfluoroalkyl substances, PFAS, are a large, complex group of man-made chemicals that have been used in industry and consumer products worldwide since the 1940s. PFAS do not occur naturally, but are widespread in the environment and can be found in people, wildlife, and fish all over the world. PFAS chemicals have been used in consumer products because of their ability to repel water, grease, and oil, and for their resistance to heat and chemical reactions. PFAS are long-lasting chemicals, components of which break down very slowly over time in the environment. This contamination can affect drinking water sources, food supplies, and ecosystems, presenting risk to human health and wildlife. PFAS chemicals break down very slowly and are highly persistent in the environment. PFAS enter humans and animals through accumulation in the food chain. Even low levels of exposure can build up over time. Studies have linked exposure to PFAS with various health effects. Due to these public health concerns, there has been growing pressure to regulate and reduce the use of PFAS in various products and industries. Peer-reviewed studies have linked exposure to certain PFAS with a range of health effects, including decreased fertility, increased high blood pressure in pregnant women, developmental delays in children, including low birth weight, accelerated puberty, bone variations, or behavioral changes. Increased risk of some cancers, including prostate, kidney, and testicular cancers. Reduced immune system function, including reduced vaccine response. Interference with the body's natural hormones. Increased cholesterol levels and/or risk of obesity. Working as a firefighter or in chemical manufacturing and processing increases your risk for exposure, as does work producing PFAS or PFAS-containing materials, such as waterproof fabric, anti-stick coatings, stain-resistant carpeting, ski waxes, firefighting foam, electrical insulation, cosmetics, and personal hygiene products. Managing PFAS is a complex challenge for municipalities. PFAS enters landfills as products containing PFAS leach into surrounding soil and groundwater over time. Domestic and industrial wastewater contaminated with PFAS travels through water treatment plants. Water treatment plants screen out some PFAS, while others pass through and are discharged into surface water bodies, contaminating drinking water sources downstream. Preventing exposure to PFAS involves both individual actions and broader regulatory and policy measures. Let's review steps you can take to reduce your exposure to PFAS. Certain home water filters can help reduce PFAS contamination levels. Reverse osmosis and granular activated carbon are two types of filters that can effectively remove PFAS and other contaminants from drinking water. Be mindful of products that may contain PFAS, such as nonstick cookware, stain-resistant fabrics, and waterproof clothing. Look for alternatives made from natural materials or labeled as PFAS-free. Swap out your nonstick cookware for stainless steel, cast iron, glass, or ceramic alternatives. Avoid purchasing furniture, rugs, and bedding that are labeled as being water or stain repellent. Check the manufacturer's website and labels for whether its products are PFAS-free. Some manufacturers of rugs and carpets have eliminated these chemicals. Be aware of potential sources of PFAS contamination in food, such as fish and seafood from contaminated water bodies, or takeout and fast food packaged in materials containing PFAS. Choose fresh, unpackaged foods when possible, and avoid consuming food that may have been in contact with PFAS-containing materials. Do not reheat food in its original packaging. Regularly clean and vacuum your home to reduce the buildup of household dust, which can contain PFAS from consumer products. While individual actions can help reduce exposure to PFAS, addressing the broader issue of PFAS contamination requires coordinated efforts from governments, industries, and communities to implement effective regulations, remediation strategies, and safer alternatives. Support initiatives to clean up PFAS contamination in the environment and research on safer alternatives. That concludes our presentation on PFAS. Protect your health in the workplace for yourself and for those you love. Please consult your supervisor for information on PFAS as it applies to your job.